Welcome back everyone. Now those of you that have seen my content before, the most I focus on when it comes to cryptocurrency is the likes of Bitcoin, and I've commented on Ethereum as well in the past. But what I want to show you today is how you can invest in any of these altcoins, in fact all the ones listed on CoinMarketCap. The technique that I'm going to show you today, you'll be able to buy into any of these. Now the one thing to call out is that when you invest into these types of altcoins, there's a really high risk but a very high reward. And so if you're like me and you're just going to invest a small amount of money just for the fun of it, then definitely go ahead. But always have the expectation that any of that money that you are willing to put in, that money can go to zero. And it's more so than with other types of cryptocurrencies. For instance, Bitcoin, Ethereum, they're a lot more stable these days given that all the institutional investors have invested into it. So just be fully aware that this is super high risk. But with that disclaimer out of the way, let's get into the video. Now on the screen I have two applications. The first one is my Binance account, and later on we'll look into the Trust Wallet, which you'll need to set up as well. So all the links are in the description below. Binance also works on the desktop, but the Trust Wallet only works within the mobile app. I've also set it up so that you get 10% off of some of the transaction fees within Binance as well. But we can see that on the screen at the moment, I've already deposited money into my account. Just to show how to do that, if you click on GBP and then hit on deposit, once you are fully verified, there's two options. The second, with faster payments, is free. So once you're fully verified, you can enter the amount, let's say £200, hit continue, and then within your bank account, just use the information that it provides on the screen. So the sort code, account number, and most importantly, the reference number. Make sure all of that matches, and then you'll be able to fund your Binance account. And so with the account funded, we only have two tabs. So on the left side, I'll just click on that, and here we can see all the different options that we have. Now when you want to buy any of the existing cryptocurrencies, then they're on the screen, you can purchase those immediately, but we're more interested in some of the other altcoins which aren't listed on the screen. And so the first thing we want to do is click on BNB, that's Binance's own currency, and we want to convert our pounds into the BNB currency. And so I funded my account with around £200. I'm just going to hit the buy button and convert that. We have the option again to buy with card at the bottom here, but given that we've already funded our account, let's use the cash balance. Hitting confirm, we can see roughly how much BNB coins we will receive. And there's a tiny fee as well. It's got the breakdown as well, but it's not much. So hitting confirm. This process is going to take a few seconds. Let's just view the wallet and refresh. And we can see that we have 0.4 and we've got the breakdown of $276. And so that's all we need to do within Binance. The final step is now to withdraw that money and pull it into our Trust Wallet. So make sure you've set up your Trust Wallet. On your end, if you're new to this, you won't see any of these top 3 coins and you'll have no money funded there, but you will have access to BNB wallet. So click on that and then hit the receive button, and from here you can see we've got this QR scan. Don't worry about that, just hit the copy button, hit done, and then go back into the Binance app. So this money within Binance, we're going to withdraw all of that. We've got the address copied to our clipboard. With the network, both of these appear to work. I'll just hit the first one. I've had no issues there. We don't need a memo, and then we just need to put the amount in. Now it doesn't actually show a breakdown. I'm just going to hit max, and that gives me the full amount. You may have noticed as well that there is a transaction fee of 0.0005 BNB. The price of BNB fluctuates, so at the moment it's an all-time high, but you are hit with a transaction fee. Ideally you want to put as much money as you're comfortable putting in and then incurring this transaction fee once. And then just hit withdraw. We see we have a warning because we didn't add the memo, but that's fine. And then just hit confirm order. So the request has been submitted. We just have to wait a little while. Now we're done with the Binance app. If you've enabled push notifications, you'll also get a message. And so now that we have BNB funded, we need to do another swap. So if we click the more button and then swap to smart chain, we can convert all the money, and it's best to do so because once we swap, we'll see a breakdown of the conversion fee. In this case, I get an error because I can't do the full amount given that it doesn't pay for that conversion fee. So normally I just do something like that and then give it another try and then hit send. So while that processes in the background, what you want to do next is click on the browser button. If you're not seeing that, then there's a link in the description. If you open that up in Safari on your phone, then it's going to cause the app to update and then you'll see this browser icon. You may need to close the app and open again just to make sure it shows up. But once you have the browser installed, you want to scroll and you want to click on Pancake Swap. So you may have to scroll down a bit to see that. We can see our balance has been updated, so 0.45. I'm going to choose half of that, so I'll just do 0.25. Now when we select the currency, I'm going to switch over to the desktop and just explain how you get the given address. Now on the screen I have a random project here, it's called the Happy Coin, and if you click on how to buy, you'll be presented with this contact address which you can simply copy. Of course, if you're using this on your phone, access this link on the browser and then you can copy to your clipboard. And so if you found a project that you're interested in, then that's one way of doing it. The other alternative is to go onto CoinMarketCap, and the top 50 or so, potentially they are already listed in an exchange, but when you go onto the later ones, they are the more riskier options. There's less money put into these types of accounts, but we have pages upon pages. And then if you've done your research, if you just click on one of the tokens, you'll see under this contracts, there will be the actual ID. So you just hit copy on that. So perform your own research, check out which companies you're interested in funding. In the example that I'm going to continue with, I'm going to be using Happy. So I'll be using this contact address here. So I'll just switch back to my phone now. And so just repeating that process, I've got the Happy coin on the screen. If you click on how to buy, we can see that we have the address here. So just hit copy. Go back to my Trust Wallet, and then on the drop down for select a currency, just paste in the address here, and we can see that it's been listed there. We've got the image as well. Now we have this warning of this slippage tolerance. That's because the markets are extremely volatile. They want to make sure your order is placed. So in the settings here, you can change your slippage tolerance. It doesn't have to be 12%, it can be under. All it means is that if it jumps by 12%, then you'll still be able to buy the coin. So I'm going to hit swap anyway. We can see the conversion taking place here, and it's got an estimate of how many coins we'll get. So hitting the swap anyway, and then we've got a warning that in this case, it's at least 5% different. So hit OK. And we can begin the swap. So we get another warning. We've got a network fee as well with a breakdown. Just hit send and the transaction has been submitted. Now at this point you'll probably be thinking, well, where's the money gone? If I refresh, I'm not seeing anything on the screen here. Well, what you need to do is you need to click on manage, and then in the search, if you just paste the same address that we had before, we can see that we have the Happy coin. We toggle that so it shows on our screen, and then at the bottom here we can see how many coins we have. In this case it's 4.9 million with decimal position afterwards. So you can click on that and we can see the process is completed. We've brought into another coin, and those are all the hurdles that you have to go through to buy into these altcoins. I agree it's a bit of a process, but as you repeat this, it becomes more and more comfortable. As I mentioned at the beginning of this video, this is extremely volatile. At this point in time, I don't even classify any of this as investments. So anyone who watches my other content, you know I focus on dividend and growth-based companies. This is just play money at the moment. So any money that I fund into my Binance account and then transfer into the Trust Wallet, I expect this money to go to zero. And probabilistically speaking, if you fund 100 different projects, then maybe one of those will do well. At the same time, some of these coins can experience a pump and dump. So if you are going to experience a profit, you need to be on the ball and sell at the right time. In terms of selling, it's the reverse process. I'm happy to do a future video on that if anyone is interested. So yeah, definitely a different video this week. I hope this was enjoyable for some of you out there. New videos are posted each week, so if you are new to the channel, definitely hit that subscribe button. Let me know in the comments below as well what type of content you want to see in future videos. I'm always listening to the viewers out there. So thanks for watching everyone, and with that said, I'll catch you in the next one.